Hey guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. So today I'm going to be playing some summer games, and I'm going to do probably a couple of videos on this, and because there's a bunch of the games I was trying to decide, did I want to do like a comparison video? Did I want to do like there's a bunch of thoughts that came in my mind, but I thought maybe I should just break this up into different videos because it would end up being quite long if I tried to do one full video on it. So let's start off, like I always like to do, playing the Atari 2600. And I have summer games for the Atari 2600. Now it does say for the Atari 2600 and 7800 series on the cartridge, but that really is misleading because it's really just for the Atari 2600. The 7800 pretty much plays all the 2600 games anyways. There's a few it doesn't play, for reasons, but so yes, it does work in the Atari 7800, but it's not the Atari 7800 version. That is this one, Atari 7800 Summer Games, and so I'll probably do a separate video just on this one alone. So and they made a whole bunch of these, and I used to play these on the Commodore 64. I used to play Summer Games, California Games, which I also have on the Atari. California Games, which I'll check out, and they also made a Winter Games. This is a 7800 one. I don't know. I don't have a Winter Games. I don't think I do for the 2600. I'm pretty sure it exists, though. Could be wrong. Anyways, yeah. So I'm going to start off, and I used to play. Like I said, I used to play this on the Commodore 64. Which obviously had much better graphics and gameplay and all that other stuff. So let's give this one a shot. I haven't played this in a while. You know, when I bought it, I plugged it in, I played it for a little bit, and that was it. I mean, the thing about these games is they are much better being played in multiplayer, so having other people playing with you, but you can play them in one-player mode. So let's start off by playing Summer Games on the Atari 2600. Okay, so we got Summer Games, 1987, which, you know, is quite a later title for the Atari 2600. And by Epix, a great company. They made Impossible Mission, one of my favorite games. And I like that how they got the little torch thing, nice little animation. It's always nice when you get to see a nice home screen or title screen, I should say, for the Atari 2600. You don't get too many like that. Alright, and here's where you get to pick where you're from, and so, you know, or who's going to be competing. So you got USA, USSR, the UK, Japan, Greece, Canada, Spain, and Italy. I guess that's it. So I'm going to go with Canada, because that's where I'm from. I think you could just do one. Okay, so let's do the hurdle. I'm going to hurdle. I believe that's me up there. I'm the little red guy. Kind of looks like slouched over, like he's got a back pain or something. Like he's grabbing his back or something. And I believe the computer should be this, so let's give this a go. Whoa. Oh, hit the... Okay, let's try it again. Go! Okay, I'm not hurdling very well. Not at all. There we go. Oh, almost made it. Just gotta get that touch. I'm not doing too well. There we go. Oh, okay, I just knocked it over. I think in this case, USA won. Seeing as how I'm still running and he's at the end. It's kind of neat how he slows down there, too. Now he's standing there like, what? Okay. So I lost pretty good. He's at 23. That's pretty good, Canada. Okay. Swim time. Let's do some swimming. No, in the Commodore 64 version, it's the high dive. In this one, it's just swimming. So I think actually there's also swimming in the Commodore one too. But so this one, I believe you just gotta dive in there and fault. Oh, try that again. And there we go. There we go. And you just gotta try and swim. It's just kind of pressing the button. It's sort of a pace. I'm not really going very fast though, so I don't think I've quite caught the... There we go. The hang of this one. I always preferred the diving one over the swimming thing. But this one doesn't have the diving thing. Okay, come on. Move, move. Swim faster, man. Swim. Swim. I like the details in the background there, too. You can actually see some hills and things. You can see the skyline. That's pretty cool. You know, this is pretty good for Atari 2600. I have to admit. I mean, the pool and everything looks like a pool. So I got a time of 52. That's probably terrible. Not really facing anyone anyways. It's just me. So now we're going to do the skeet shooting. Let's see if I'm any good at this. It's like the game on Duck Hunt, the other game, clay shooting or whatever it's called, on the Nintendo. Only you use the joystick for this, not the light gun. It's too bad the Atari 2600 never actually had a light gun. There was one for the Atari computer. Was it the XEGS or something like that? XE. Which I do believe also works on the Atari 7800 as well, because there's games for the 7800 that use the light gun. But nothing on the 2600. This would have been kind of cool. You could switch to a light gun. Dash. Oh no. These are the games that break your controller, isn't it? Yeah. It's kind of like the Decathlon game on the Atari. You gotta wiggle the joystick right, left, really fast. And this is where people would destroy their Atari joysticks. As you can see, I didn't win that one either. It's weird that it just lets me put in one country. You'd think it would force me to put in at least two. Relay. Uh-oh. More swimming. See, this one's kind of different. Like, it's moving the joystick doesn't seem to do it. I'm not really sure. I think you just gotta keep pushing the button at a reasonable pace. Whoa. I know I must be doing this wrong, and I'm sure somebody in the comments is going to be like, you're supposed to do it this way! You're not pressing the right button! But how do you screw up on a controller that only has one button? Oh well. Well, here's the other dude, I guess, to jump in after you're done with this one. Guess that's why he's relay. Sound effects are pretty typical. I mean, that's not too bad of a sound effect. It kind of sounds like it's swimming sound. Probably as best you're going to get out of the Atari. Already I'm starting to get the thumb cramp. Okay. Keep in mind, I'm actually using the joystick that came with the Atari Flashback. So it's a little bit of a different feeling. I realized I have my real Atari joystick upstairs, so I just thought I'd just try this one. I mean, it's kind of fun to try different joysticks every once in a while. Lap 3. Swim, swim, little man. Somebody give me an auto fire button or something. Move it, move it, move it, move it, move! It does look kind of neat the way he is swimming there. You can see his leg kind of coming out of the water. You can see the one arm swinging up and down. I think they did a pretty good job on the graphics of the person as well. Not too bad. Let's go, let's go, let's go. My time is terrible. I guess this is the last lap. Come on, big finish. No big finish. Slow finish. Canada. Since I'm the only one actually competing, does that mean I win by default? Gym. Okay. I think this is the pommel horse thing. Oh! Fault. Oh, ah! I think I'm supposed to hold the button down a little bit longer. Rowing. Alright. See, these aren't in the Commodore 64. At least rowing's not anyways. Maybe this is another one of the joystick killers. You have to really work the joystick. Come on, let's row, 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 row. I think I'm the guy on the top there, for sure. I think I'm supposed to keep a steady pace, not... There we are. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. I think he's already at the end and I'm still going. Finn! There we are. 45. This really gives a workout on the old thumb. So yeah, that actually was pretty good. I mean, not my playing. My playing was pretty bad. But the game itself is not bad, and it's something you would expect from the later dates of the Atari. Typically after '83, any games that came out on the Atari 2600 were probably going to be good. I'm sure there was a lot of, like, you know, bad ones in the mix, but made by companies like Epix or any of the big names like Activision and all that, you pretty much knew you were going to get a pretty good game. Whether it be like playable better or better graphics or whatever, usually you were going to get a pretty good game. I did find that this did kill my thumb a little bit. I'm going to do some thumb workouts when I go for the summer games on the Atari 7800. And I don't remember getting that when I played this on the Commodore 64. But back then I was probably younger, more whatever. Things didn't hurt as much, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I thought this game was pretty fun. And I don't know, I think that it's better than some of the other sports titles out there on the Atari. It's got more options, it's got a nice title screen, it's got multiple games in one cartridge, it's got one player and two player mode. It's got a lot of benefits, and just as opposed to, say, playing like the boxing game or something like that, or just skiing. This has a lot going on. Anyways, let me know what you think. Throw some comments down below. I'm sure you were watching me play the swimming and wondering what the heck I was doing and why I wasn't doing it a certain way. Throw your thoughts down there. Always love to hear them. Hope you subscribe to my channel. Talk to you later.